The information, audio, and visuals you're about to see are intended to provide details of an officer-involved shooting which occurred on the 16th of June, 2021 at about 9:44 p.m. in the 2700 block of South Union Avenue. An investigation into the use of force is being conducted to determine whether the actions of the officers were in compliance with law and department policy. At the conclusion of the criminal investigation, all of the details will be released to the Kern County District Attorney for independent review. Bakersfield Police Department officers are equipped with body-worn cameras. The cameras do not capture everything the officers saw or experienced and do not encompass the entirety of the investigation, which includes witness interviews, forensic processing, and administrative review. The footage is being released to the community in an effort to provide transparency. Conclusions about the officers' actions with regard to law and policy will not be made until all facts are known and the investigation is complete. On Wednesday, June 16th at 9 p.m., officers attempted to conduct a vehicle code enforcement stop on a vehicle with no front license plate. Officers observed a rear license plate, which was flagged as a suspect vehicle in a prior postal theft investigation. However, the plate did not match the make or model of the vehicle it was affixed to. The attempted vehicle stop was at Olive Drive and Knudsen Drive. The vehicle did not yield to officers and a vehicle pursuit began. Bakersfield Police Department patrol vehicles are not equipped with dash-mounted cameras.
50 Olive and Knudsen, Olive Knudsen, 8 George, David George, 378, on a white Toyota.
3 West 50, 10
3 West 50, we're going to be accelerated yield.
Accelerated yield. Code 33 on channel 2, Olive and Knudsen.
Southbound Knudsen, offense 1 and out. Team copy. 3 West 50, be southbound approaching Olive speed as 60. Be eastbound on Olive.
Copy, eastbound Olive at 60 miles.
Eastbound Olive past 99, speed 60.
Continuing eastbound past 299.
No traffic, no feds.
At approximately 9:13 p.m., the Kern County Sheriff's Office patrol helicopter joined the pursuit.
Header 1, we're going to be through Oak, so eastbound number 24, speeds are approximately 50. There's moderate traffic, currently no units in pursuit.
Copy, eastbound 24th from Oak through the red.
During the pursuit, a passenger in the suspect vehicle exited from it in the downtown area. He was detained by assisting units as the pursuit continued.
Vehicle's coming to a stop on Cedar, just south of number 22, possibly a footbelt standby.
Copy, stopped at Cedar, south of 22nd.
Air 1 to 22 last, continuing southbound Cedar, passing through 20th Street now.
Copy, southbound Cedar from 20th.
Air 1, we're going to be away westbound, number 19 from Cedar. Speeds are approximately 30. There is no traffic, no pedestrians.
Copy, westbound 19 from Cedar, 30 miles.
Air 1, continuing westbound, number 19 approaching Oak. If there's a unit that could check the welfare of a possible subject down the west alley of A at number 22 where the subject exited, unknown if there was going to be an unseen vehicle versus head. We were away southbound Oak, approaching number correction trucksman.
Now southbound Oak approaching Truxton. Unit to check the west alley A Adams Street at 22nd.
The pursuit continued through Bakersfield with the supervisor terminating the ground pursuit at 9:17 p.m. due to the dangerous manner in which the suspect was operating the vehicle. Despite no ground units being in pursuit, the suspect vehicle continued to travel with disregard for public safety. At 9:32 p.m., officers deployed a tire deflation device which began to slow the suspect vehicle. An additional deployment of a tire deflation device occurred at 9:34 p.m. at South Chester Avenue and Plans Road. Ground units reinitiated a ground pursuit. As the pursuit continued, it was joined by 2 plainclothes police units who were in the area conducting surveillance regarding an unrelated investigation. At approximately 9:44 p.m., the suspect vehicle appeared to become disabled due to previous tire deflation deployments. The vehicle came to a stop in the 2700 block of South Union Avenue. The driver of the vehicle immediately fled on foot and entered an uninvolved occupied vehicle that was stopped in the roadway. The suspect attempted to carjack that vehicle. This video is graphic in nature and contains strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. The following video was obtained from a media live streamer. Multiple police officers converged on the occupied vehicle that the suspect fled into the passenger seat of. An undercover officer wearing a body armor vest approached the vehicle. Due to the officer's physical surveillance on an unrelated investigation, he was not wearing a body camera. The undercover officer observed the suspect struggling with the driver of the victim vehicle while attempting to carjack it. The officer discharged his firearm, striking the suspect. He was the only officer to discharge his firearm. The first body-worn camera footage is of a responding officer approaching the victim's side of the carjacked vehicle. You will see the officer deploy his taser device at the suspect, which appears to have no effect. Immediately after this is when the undercover officer discharges his firearm out of view on the other side of the victim's vehicle.
Hey, watch out, get the door, watch out. Crossfire! Get the fuck out right now! Get on the fuck out, get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the fucking...
The following video is body-worn camera footage of a witness officer on the suspect's side of the vehicle.
Hey, watch out, get the door! Watch crossfire!
Hands! Show me your fucking hands!
Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the fucking...
The following video is body-worn camera footage of a witness officer on the suspect's side of the vehicle.
Fire! Watch crossfire!
Officers provided medical aid to the suspect, who was struck by the officer's gunfire. He was transported to an area hospital and survived his injury. The investigation revealed that the victim of the carjacking had no association to the suspect. The suspect vehicle was determined to be stolen. The victim of the carjacking was rescued unharmed. The suspect was wearing a holster on his right hip. His firearm was recovered from the victim's vehicle. This is an ongoing investigation. Conclusions about the involved officers' actions with regard to law and policy will not be made until all facts are known and the investigation is complete. All subjects are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. The Bakersfield Police Department's use of force policy, including deadly force policy, is available to the public at www.bakersfieldpd.us.